welcome back to Gaming Bolt, and today we're going to present 5 quick reasons why Dynasty Warriors 9 is shaping up to be the best Dynasty Warriors game yet. The game is launching for PlayStation 4 only in Japan on February 8th, 2018, but it'll be coming to the West on PlayStation 4, Xbox One, and Windows PC on February 18th, 2018. Dynasty Warriors 9, like previous games, is a hack-and-slash title from Omega Force that promises to update the very familiar formula we've seen for years and years with several new innovations. Just before the game launches, we decided to quickly look at 5 features that might make this game the best Dynasty Warriors game yet. Open World. Dynasty Warriors 9 is the first game in Koei Tecmo's long-running action game franchise that will be looking to mix things up quite a bit. This game will be the first in the series to go fully open world, in keeping with the popular trends on the gaming market these days. It remains to be seen just how that'll work out, since Dynasty Warriors doesn't appear to be the kind of game that would necessarily benefit from an open world, but there's a gameplay video showing off just what you can do that seems to make a rather good case for it. In addition, when traveling by horse to opposing ends of the map, it will take about 3 hours in real time. Honestly, that's quite big, but we hope the open world is full of things to do. Dynamic day-night cycle. Another first for Dynasty Warriors 9 is having a dynamic day-night cycle to go with its open world. According to the developer, it mainly affects player visibility and changes the movement of the AI. In particular, at night, the activities of troops considerably drops, so movement on the overall battlefield is low, and the appearance of thieves or rebels in the cities and areas outside the main roads decreases. On the other hand, some wild animals become more active at night. Time in the story will only advance upon the completion of main missions, allowing the player leeway in maintaining their warriors and completing side missions to make the next main missions easier. Major gameplay changes. Now don't get us wrong, this is a Dynasty Warriors title, so you'll have generals sweeping aside 20 men with a single swing of a spear, but the gameplay in Dynasty Warriors 9 is receiving a major shakeup, thanks to key alterations in the classic formula. The combat system, where players create differing combos through stringing together different inputs of light attack and heavy attack, will receive a major revision, shaking the very core of the series, which hopefully will mean some slightly more involved systems. Crafting weapons and preparing food for temporary buffs to one's strength, defense, speed, and so on will also be provided. To craft weapons, you'll need to gather materials and the correct scrolls. As one might expect, one weapon may require a number of scrolls to craft. You can receive scrolls through missions or as drops from enemies, and there are gems which can be imbued into weapons for additional benefits like elemental damage. Ah, we see the action looter inside of you becoming excited. But furthermore, those who pre-order Dynasty Warriors 9 from January 29th will receive 3 Xbox PlayStation avatars, Lu Bu, Zhou, and Wang Wenji, the Black Dragon Fang weapon along with other bonus items, and 7 costumes for characters like Zhao Yun. Pre-order the Digital Deluxe Edition and you get all of this, the Season Pass, and 3 more weapons. Emphasis on side missions and exploration. Exploration will be a huge component of the open world gameplay. Exploration can result in retrieving items for traps, fishing, and hunting. Players can earn hunting points along with other rewards by engaging in hunting animals, which, as noted earlier, come out more during the nighttime. Players can explore cities and take on side missions which will impact the difficulty of the harder missions. A simple example, if there are neighboring bases and castles under the same forces, when morale rises or supplies arrive, overall the defense level rises, so by capturing nearby bases and castles, you can decrease the difficulty level. Also, by clearing side missions such as aiding allied troops or calling in siege weapons, the difficulty level of main missions can be lowered. And finally, better graphics. Dynasty Warriors 9 will be using the full potential of the PS4 Pro and Xbox One X, thereby delivering the series' best visuals yet. While recent reports said that Dynasty Warriors 9 would use checkerboard rendering to reach 4K resolution on the PlayStation 4 Pro, Koei Tecmo has reconfirmed how the PlayStation 4 Pro was working its magic. The secret for this one is geometry rendering, which is quite different from checkerboard. Geometry rendering is, as simply as can be put, a post-process technique which takes a 1080p render and brings depth values up to an equivalent 4K buffer. The end result is that the image is, by pixel counting, actually in 4K, but with some missing data filled in to make it work. It's less demanding than the popular checkerboard rendering, but also not as stunning, which is why it's not used nearly as much. For those keeping score at home, the Xbox One X version of the game upscales from 1440p to 4K. That'll be it for this video. If you like what we're doing, please go ahead and subscribe, and we'll see you next time.